Hi guys, Derek here again. So we will be talking about a confusing concept, um, confusing concepts called Mutex versus Semaphore. I think this is kind of confusing. So just to clarify, I will talk about I'll give each of their definitions and then I'll compare them side to side. So a mutex is short for mutual exclusion. Like, to give an analogy, it's like a key to a room. Only the owner holding the key may unlock it. So this is important later. On the other hand, semaphore is like a bowl of tokens, right? So every wait function takes a token, and then every post or signal function returns a token. Post is used in POSIX systems called Unix or Linux, and signal is used in C++. They're just called different things in different operating systems. But the important part here is there's no ownership, and we'll elaborate later. So Mutex is basically, it has a binary state and ownership is enforced. Operators are lock and unlock in C++, and unlocking without owning is an error. So basically these properties ensure that once you enter a critical section such as shared data, this is where mutex is helpful. And semaphore is useful in the context of signaling. So there's no ownership rule. Any thread may post or signal. Binary semaphore is you can 0 or 1, and often used for signaling. Accounting semaphore can be as high as you want, often used for resource pools. So this is a chart to basically describe the difference. The core idea is a mutex is a key to a critical section, and then a binary semaphore is a single permit you can take. So ownership is basically you can say the thread that locks must unlock, so only the thread that locks it must unlock. But here on a binary semaphore, any thread can post or signal to release the permit. Primary use is it's used to protect the critical section, shared data. While on the other hand, a semaphore is used primarily in the context of signaling. So example for producer versus consumer, at most one in flight. So misuse risk is a little bit interesting. Ownership, mutex, the misuse risk is lower because ownership catches bugs, but here in a binary semaphore, the misuse risk increases because any thread may post. Logic errors can be masks. So please let me know if you have question, comments, or feedback. I just want to talk a little bit about ownership. So one of my friends told me about Rust actually, and Rust has a strong ownership idea, and I think this may have been Mutex might have inspired this concept for Rust. And Rust is famous for being very memory safe. I think it's virtually impossible to have memory leaks in Rust. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's where the ownership idea comes from. Okay, thank you.